welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. And this is my second vlog. Last time I didn't know what I was doing. I think I know what I'm doing now. Let's look around at the screen. We see in the middle there's a blue thing. It's called a truck. This was the last thing I did at my last PlayStation. I bought this truck. It's a Globetrotter FH16 Volvo, and it's got 750 brake horsepowers. Never mind. I need some coffee. And I've been trying different types of machines and trucks. And when I sit in this one, it feels like when I'm driving my bus. It's got the same display and all that. So, well, I thought, yeah. Now, I've just been out getting the feel of it. So now I'm going to be driving this one and not doing it in the other one. Ooh, it's good to be the king. The music is KTFM Geneva. It's 70s and 80s music. But they don't have that many records. They only have like 6 or 7. So you're gonna hear Sir Duke with Stevie Wonder or something like that, if you're lucky. Now, what else? Let's go down to my business. And we have some garages. I still only have 2. And it's the one in Kassel, and it's got 2 drivers and my main one in Paris, and it's got 3 drivers with me included, and we got a total of 5 trucks. Nice. Nothing big, nothing to write home about. We are getting money, so that's good. And then we have the drivers. It's me. I'm up at level 8. Well, something like 19 or something like that. Never mind that. It's really nothing important. And my rank is 5.0. Yeah, and if you're going to ever do this game, don't put up explosive. You're going to go around all of Europe with dynamite. And if this game comes as an American game, because I thought it had some American maps, but it hadn't. It is going to be American truck drivers, and yes, I'm going to buy that one too. Then you are going to be driving more dynamite than you ever had. The first one I employed was Ray, and that I did just after last vlog. I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing, so I put Ray in Paris and put myself in Kassel. He's a rank of 4.2. He's just as good as me. He's in duty. He's averaging 6,000 euros a day. That's good. I put eco driving first on him because I needed eco driving. It's the company, my company, is saving fuel. Then I took Scarlett. She's started at 1.7. She's now 2.5. Don't know her levels. We can just as well count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's at level 8. At the moment she is getting 5,000 euros by... Oh, she is finished, so she's just got that. She's averaging around 5,000 a day. And then I took Emily. She was down at 0.8, and I didn't want to go below. No, she was at 1.7, because I didn't want to go below 1. I put a couple of eco driving on her as well. She is with me nowadays at Paris, me and Ray. And then we have Ludovic. She's driving at Castle, and he's got the other man. So there are two man trucks there. They're not exactly the same, but almost. And he's just started, but he has risen to 1.7. And he's, well, he hasn't been doing that much. Let's see, the last days, well, averaging rather good, I think. So this is what it's all about. I got 5 trucks. It's the first one, it's a Scania. Then I bought a MAN, because I like MAN. And then I tried Iveco, and this one, Iveco Australis, was rather good. It's only got 310 horsepower, and that's not much. And then I bought another MAN, a bit heftier engine, and then this was what I was aiming for all the time. They are all blue, but that's nothing that's going to be forever. I am going to get a real paint, should I say. Now let's see. The work I do, like driving around with a helicopter or dynamite. We are still driving Christmas presents, fireworks. Okay, now we are back over there. I have to watch how long time, the distance and all that, because normally it really doesn't pay you as well. You see, these ones, you just drive within the little village of Lille, and then you're finished, and you just do that in 3 minutes, perhaps. Let's do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't. Never mind that, we are going to do Paris, so I am only interested in Paris, nothing else. Because I am in Paris and I don't want to go anywhere else. Now, suddenly I can go Paris to Paris. It takes a minute and I get 500 euros. The gear is already in. Now, driving with a driving wheel is really good. Feels like this one is bigger than the other ones. Now, where should we go and fetch the things? Uh-oh. Driving in totally darkness, that's not good. And there's the light. Okay. There we are. I don't feel as relaxed while driving now than as I usually do. By the way, there is one thing that I really dislike with this game, and it is driving on the left side of the road, because I can't really do that. Man, is it hard. Been driving around on the right side for that long. It really feels awkward suddenly making it, and it's only about thinking mirror. You just do it mirror wise. Ooh. You don't have to use your indicators because no one bothers. Yeah. Good brakes and good. Let's see, where should I go? In here, of course. You should get the package. And then they have Paris to... What? Where did that go? Should we go to Swansea? Yeah, it was only 3 minutes before I could get it. But I don't like to go there. This was one of the first things I did. But we do have Christmas presents. Let's do that one. Still Christmas presents? Let's see. It is one of these ones that stand here, so it's easy. When you're driving for someone else, you usually just are hooked up already to the machine. There we have it. T for connect. You hear how silent it is inside. When we do this, we are outside, and then we go inside again. Right. Now, we need to plan. First of all, I have 12 hours to get there. I have 10 hours and 49 minutes before I need some rest. So it's 2 hours to try to save somehow, because I can't sleep. And that means that I need to drive like a nut. And this is the part where I feel like they could have given us a bit more leeway, mainly because okay, I know that the drivers out there in both Europe and in America is driving like crazy in order to get the stuff to where it should be. I know that, but it feels like driving way too fast. Well, suddenly I've got 9 hours before I'm there, so okay, it's not that bad. I only have like 1 or 2 hours before I need to be there. Okay. And as I said, this is a strategy game. What I have been thinking and have been doing, first of all, I have now made it like more like the real world. I see plenty of people on Twitch trying to live stream, and sometimes they really do it, but they are not limiting their engine. Most engines in Europe are limited to 90 kilometers per hour. That's about, I think, 55 miles per hour. So, whoops, most trucks are limited, and it's only the not that serious people. We should probably go straight, so we keep it here. They don't limit their engines, and when the police get them, well, so they can drive in like 110, 120 kilometers per hour. That should be around, I think, 80. Not totally sure. 80, 85. And of course, that's an illegal competition as well, because if they can deliver much quicker than us, 90 kilometers, oh dear, that didn't sound too well, then they should have all the drive. But of course they can't drive everything. Okay, let's see what this is made of. I'm using the cruise control. Oh, here comes. Now I have to pay this. Darned. So I'm using that, and I'm also using fuel consumption, realistic fuel consumption, and that's because I am trying to see if I can use. Why can't I hit that one? If I can use my knowledge of my own eco driving from real world into the game, and believe me, I can. but it doesn't work the same way I would love it to do. So cruise control, full light, mainly because they have put another variable into that eco driving system, because it is one of your things you can level up. And I feel that's not really good. Otherwise, yeah, there is a lot of things that are most likely as it is out in Europe, I would say. I'm not totally familiar with GPS, so that one I'm not. Yeah, guiding satellite systems, I'm not totally sure about those ones. But crazy idiots on the roads, yep, there are plenty of them. They can overtake you, change file, change lane, stay in front of you and hit the brakes without any reason at all. They can just do that. They can also come from behind on the autobahn in maximum speed for that vehicle, and if you just a little bit try to move between the lanes, they hit you, and it's always your fault. It's always you who is hitting them, not the other way around. They don't bother about leaving way. Mostly it is if you are standing at a crossing with traffic lights, you who are going straight ahead are going first, and then those who are going to turn in front of you, they should wait for their turn. These ones try to get as fast as they can before you, because you are a truck. If you're a truck, you're just moving at 0.1 miles per hour. You're not moving at all. It's so fun. That's true. That's one way of doing it. While you sit here, it is boring. It is boring. So the radio is a very necessary thing. I'm not really keen on streaming this, because you're just driving the roads that everyone else is driving. So that's not really necessary. But it is a strategic game. I have been planning and thinking how to do this, and look at this. Why did he do that? He didn't. Now I can't use my full light. Oh dear. Now, should I just stop? I'm not really keen on my mirrors. So now I try to move past him. Look, he's away like a shot in the arrow. Because he doesn't want to be overtaken by a lorry. Yeah. And there's another one. Yeah. There is one mistake still. It's not the BMWs and the Audis who is driving fastest. Should be, but perhaps they're not into it in this game. I have been thinking about the DLCs, and I will probably do some painter packs. It's all there is to it. I just got the heavy load, the helicopters and the yacht and the stuff. I just got them because I felt like fun. And the Christmas presents, well, that's just something now over the it's just in this update, 1.5 point. Yeah, we'll see. And I am thinking about getting 3 more garages inside this game, and trying to have 2 guys at each. At the moment, the 4 I have is paying my mortgages and giving me a plus. But each garage is costing 180,000 euros. And then you need a truck for another 100,000, and then you need another 1,500 just to get someone to drive it. But they are always, more or less, always getting their own salary. They are worth they pay. Even if they're not getting more than 5,000 euros, they can do that 2 or 3 times a day. You can't. You're driving your 30,000 euros one day and that's it. So they can do 15, 20. They're not even, they're just employees. Now I need to check. 6 hours and 40 minutes. 8 hours and 18 minutes to do it before I have to sleep. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's boring. I have my coffee and that's good. And I have my rear view mirrors and I have my 70s, 80s music from KTFM Geneva. And yeah, this is what it is. It's not going to be anything else. This is all. So, getting 3 more garages, getting 6 more employees and 6 more trucks, and ride every single road in this game. That's it. And I will be doing that now and then, to and fro, up till summer, I suppose. And then we are going to do Scandinavia, I think. I'm not totally sure. Well, I'm not totally sure that you see much on the, but it's not much to see, so that's why I'm using the cam. Right, well, I'll leave you there, and this vlog might not appear for any time soon because I'm now going to do some other games, including Payday 2. Yeah, see you.
City.